Esti-Fit chick here. So today I want to talk to you about goals. Goals are really important in all things in life, and especially if you're on a fitness journey. When it comes to goals, you need to make goals that are measurable and attainable, and you need to do what's right for you because everybody else is different. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I plan my goals and how I stay focused on those. So first of all, I typically write down my goals, and I'm very detailed in them. So I'll make a long-term goal. So like in a year, we'll say for an example, in a year I want to do a fitness competition. So that is a large goal, and then I'll break it down into other things. So right now I'm doing a 90-day challenge where I'm going to be doing strength and then building muscle and then cutting. So it's kind of going to be a way of seeing how my body will respond to the process of training for a competition. I also have to take into consideration any injuries that I have or have had and making sure that I do things correctly. So I have a small goal that's going to go in here. This little puppy just wants to make a video. Good. You want to get out here real quick? You want to get up? What? You're silly, buddy. Hold on. Guinness wants to be in the video too. Guinness has goals too, guys. He wants to be a mama's boy. That's his goal. That's what he does. He's just a little baby. So, anyways, back to the goals. So I like to write my goals down. I want to make sure that they are achievable and measurable. So I'm going to take down my starting point. So I take down my starting measurements, my starting body fat, and also I take before pictures. So that way I can look back. Because when you see yourself every day on a day-to-day basis, then, you know, you don't really see the changes. Okay, you want that one? Okay, bye. So you don't really see the changes. So you definitely want to measure how your progress is going. So you want to have the pictures to compare to. You want to have the measurements to compare to, because there are some days, even though I've lost a couple of pounds, like there are some days that I'm like, oh, I swear every step on the scale, like I weigh more. And it's just not the truth. Sometimes our minds play tricks on us. So you want to have like the cold hard facts. You want to have a starting point, and you want to keep track of those. You want to keep track of your progress as you're going along, so that way it helps to motivate you to keep going. Celebrate the successes that you have. It doesn't matter if you've lost a half of an inch to an inch or a pound. Even if you've gained a couple of pounds, if your clothes are fitting better, celebrate that success. Stop worrying about the number that's on the scale. You know, there's only so much that you can control, and instead of, you know, like having a pity party and giving up, you want to make changes. You're going to have to tweak things as you go along, but it's important to stay motivated and keep in mind what your ultimate goal is. So look back at those goals. When I set a goal, sometimes I read those goals every night as a reminder. I've gone as far as, you know, writing it on my mirror, or, you know, putting a reminder on my phone. There are some times where I'll put motivational things as my screensaver on my phone, because every time that I go and look at my phone, it's going to be a reminder of what I want and who I want to be, and it's going to keep me focused. So one other thing that I do is I have a dream board or a motivational board that I want to share with you. So up here, I have a big butt and I want to have a sexy butt. So I have that. I have test your limits, because you don't know how powerful you are or how much strength you have until you test it, and you do have to push yourself. If you do not challenge yourself, you're not going to change. And I actually believe I have something here. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And it's the truth. It's not easy. It's not easy to lose weight. It's not easy to have your body change. You are fighting, oh my gosh, what is the word? You're fighting nature. You are fighting nature when you're working out and you're trying to become really lean. Like, we just weren't really meant to be like that, especially women. So it's really important that you challenge yourself, and you need to stay mentally fit, and you need to stay focused. So you have to do whatever it is that's going to help you to stay focused. So some other things, I have this person doing a pull-up because I can't do a pull-up by myself right now. I have to do either assisted or negatives to try and build it. But it's something, I keep this board in my bathroom, so I see this every morning. It's a reminder of things that I want to do, and I want to be able to do pull-ups without assistance. So that's really important to me. And then these are some of the figures that I admire and I'd like to be more like. And you always have to also keep in mind, you may not have the same body build as someone else. And so you're probably never gonna look just like them. But it gives me an idea of kind of what I wanna look like. Now, I've never had abs in my life. So I'm really looking forward to that day, and I don't know exactly what they'll look like, but I just know that I want to have abs. So I have here amazing but insane abs, and I think it says shapely thighs. I can't see from here, but it says totally fit, and that's something that I want to be. I also have beast because I want to be like my own beast in the gym. Like, I love it when I can go in there and knock out a workout. I love it when I'm building my strength and I can move up to the next weight. It's such an amazing feeling to challenge myself and to see that growth. It feels so good. I can't even explain it. It's just awesome, and it helps me to keep going. And I just love going to the gym. It's very exciting because it's like, what can I do today? How can I improve today? And it's just amazing. Also, I have quiet. You go hush. So I have Get Lean and Stay Lean because it's not just a fix for me for now. It's gonna continue to be work after I'm done. Once I've achieved that status of lean, I want to maintain it. So this is a lifestyle for me. You also want to enjoy life, but you've got to find that balance. So that's what it's about for me. And then towards the bottom, I have Get Social, and then I have a little picture of a facial hair because I'm also an esthetician, so I never want to put that really in the background. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I want to keep up with. And then as far as Get Social, that I'm already working on. I've never been a very big into like social media at all. I mean, I had a Facebook. I very rarely post on there. So I started this YouTube channel, and I was inspired by a friend because she was always asking me questions and then asking me to tell other people. So I was like, why don't I just put it out there for everybody? Anybody I could help, I'd be happy to. So with that, I've also created a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Facebook for the channel as well. So that's a reminder for me as well to keep going with those things because it is new to me. Sometimes it's a little bit intimidating, but nothing is going to be easy. Nothing worth having is easy. So it's just a reminder, and again, I see these things every day. My board is not complete. I'm always adding things to it. I also have photos on my phone of both quotes that inspire me and people that inspire me. And I think that it's really important to surround yourself with positive people and people who are doing the same thing, because whatever is around you is going to be in the forefront of your mind, and that's going to help you think about that all of the time. So if you're surrounded by negativity, then all you're going to do is think about negative things. It's just how your mind is going to work. So I try to surround myself with positivity, surround myself with people who make good food choices. Now, I work in an environment where that is really tough to do, and I stick out like a sore thumb, let me tell you. I walk in there with my big old cooler, and everyone's like, that's a huge lunch bag. I'm like, yeah, well, I eat 6 times a day. So that's what I have to do. I'm like constantly eating while I'm at work, and everyone's always having potlucks, and I can't participate. I try to still bring something healthy for the team to enjoy as well, but most of the time I don't get to. But what I want is to be lean and to be fit, and I owe it to myself. This is the only body I have, and so I need to take care of it. And I'm just, once I set my mind on doing it, I'm gonna do it. And for me, I'm either all in or I'm all out. I can't like have a cheat meal once a week. When I first started this 90-day challenge that I'm on right now, I said to myself, well, I'll have a cheat day around my birthday. And this week, I've been thinking maybe I won't, because I know how hard it can be for me. And so part of me wants to enjoy my birthday. It's a celebratory time. And another part of me is like, no, don't do it. So it's going to be a huge test of my willpower if I do it. So I'll have to see where I'm at when that comes in a week or two. And I'll make up my mind then. But just having that in my mind and knowing where I want to go and how far I've come will help me to make that decision. So goals are really important, guys. You've got to do what you can do for yourself. You know yourself best, so you need to do what works for you to help keep you motivated. And if you ever need a sounding board or kind of a cheerleader, I'd be happy to be there for you. So go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely mean it. And until next time, have a great one.